Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. This is going to be kind of a collective stationery haul. It is just going to be this one package from JetPens. I have another JetPens order incoming, and I have these two items from Amazon. I already did a swatch of everything, but I didn't film it for YouTube, so that is what I'm going to do now. Alright, up first I have these Wiper Petite cream tapes. These are basically white out, but instead of like a bright white tape, which can look a little bit jarring on papers like the Hobonichi, Midori, Leuchtturm, etc. This cream color blends in really well, and I use it in my spreads all the time. I'm down to my last one, so I wanted to get a restock, and I got it in the 2.5, 4, and 5 millimeter width. They also have a green one that is 6 millimeters wide. So yes, highly recommend this, and this is an essential for me. I also forgot to mention that the reason why I placed my order with JetPens is one of my lovely friends, her name is Nia, she sent me a gift card to JetPens, so I was able to treat myself. So thank you so much, Nia. This is a little bit boring, but I have a set of 12 Pilot Black ink cartridges. I actually don't think I have tried the plain Pilot Black ink before, so I'm excited to see how this goes. I got this just kind of as backup because somebody, I think it was Mary who commented this, but she said that because I used the empty plastic cartridges in my Pilot Vanishing point, I should replace that every few refills. So I just got this just in case. The fun part is always swatching colorful stuff. Although, ironically, the two Tombows that I picked up, they're both grays. However, they're interesting grays. N52 is a cool tone gray that is basically blue, and N57 is a warmer tone gray that can pass for like a really dark grayish brown. Always love adding some fun grays to my collection, and N52 was actually recommended to me by one of my YouTube subscribers, so thank you so much. And speaking of things that were recommended to me, I think maybe it was the same person, it could also be a different comment, but somebody also recommended the Stabilo Highlighter in this specific color. I forgot the name. I think it's like cloudy blue or something. But yeah, basically in the video I was complaining about how Tombow dual brush pens, they don't have a good range of light blues, so that's why people were recommending different markers. I have a few other Stabilo highlighters and I love them, but I've never tried this slimmer version. Somebody on TikTok said that these dry out really quickly, so I will report back, I suppose. And something that I really appreciate about Stabilo markers is that the color of the barrel matches the swatch almost perfectly. I feel like with some markers it doesn't always match, and it is so frustrating. Then I got 3 more of the Sailor Shikiori brush pens. I truly love Sailor brush pens, and you probably see me use them in my videos all the time. The brush tips are firmer and bouncier, which I prefer for hand lettering. The Tombow dual brush pen tips are a lot softer, so I prefer those for larger doodles. I much prefer the bullet tip of the Tombows as opposed to the Sailors, because I find the fine is a little bit too fine. But yes, really excited to play with these. These are unintentionally Christmas colors. The last thing that I have to swatch today is the set of new Mildliners. I am so obsessed with these colors. These came out in 2025. I don't know if there's like a official name for it. I just know that these are like the 2025 colors, and I've said this before, but I didn't get them initially because I knew that I just did not need more markers. But since I had this gift card, I decided to pick it up for myself, and I love them. These are all super colorful and fun, but I feel like they're kind of knocked back a little bit, slightly muted and desaturated, so it's not like in your face super bright. And yeah, these are totally just up my alley. I already used this quite a bit. This is all with the new set of markers. These are also doodles that I made with the new markers, and I think it just makes such a fun color palette. Lastly, for this first JetPens portion, I feel like this is something that only I'm excited about, but I have always wanted a portable paintbrush. I have owned a few of those plastic ones with like the water reservoir on the back, and those are okay, but yeah, I have just always wanted a proper travel watercolor brush. So this is what it looks like. You just pull it out and stick it here. So this is basically like a full-size brush, and I love the wood grain here. I got it in size 4. And when you're ready to, I guess, go about your day, you can put this back in so that the bristles are protected. I don't know if I will have much opportunity to travel and paint, but I am still really excited about it. Oh, and then quickly about the 2 things from Amazon. I got this pad of Rhodia paper. This is just stock grid, and I think there are 80 pages. I got this because I want to make my own ink swatch journal, and I plan to tear this out and cut all the pages down to make this journal. Will I ever get around to doing so? I don't know, we'll see. And also for the ink swatch journal, I got this square punch. The idea is to punch out little squares of like paper swatches from other notebooks like the Hobonichi and Leuchtturm, and that way I can compare like an ink on various papers. So yeah, I just got this punch to make things a little bit easier, but again, when will I get around to this? I don't know. All right, my second jet pens order should be coming in about a week, so I will finish off the video then. Part 2 of my jet pens order arrived yesterday, so let's finish off this haul video. Gonna knock out some quick things first. I got 2 of these Uni Power Tank 0.5mm ballpoint refill. Quite a mouthful to say. These are actually a gift for a friend, so yeah, they're not for me. I got 3 adorable sticker sets. I really like this art style. This one is like a cozy home set with cute little bears. This one is I Like Bread, which I have actually purchased this before a few years ago, and I loved using it, so I want to use it again. And then this is the same bear character. I think Gumi is the name. And this is like a farm theme. I will probably use this around autumn time. So this needs a little bit of explaining. So a few weeks ago, I got this Sailor Hokoro dip pen, and I got it because I've gotten requests to do like a ink collection video, and I also want to make an updated ink swatch book, and having a dip pen just makes the process so much easier and just like so much quicker. So yeah, that is why I got this. This is in a medium nib. However, as you can see, I tested it out and it was, let's just say, a very frustrating experience. You can see how inconsistent it is. There are like random dark blobs and random areas where it looks like it was running out of ink. And I also had to like re-dip the pen every maybe 5 letters. Anyways, I posted this on TikTok and a lot of people noted that Sailor also sells a feed, like a reservoir just for the dip pen, and I already put it in, so you can't really see it, but it is basically this black piece that I just inserted into the dip pen. And yeah, I completely changed my mind on this dip pen. It works beautifully with the ink reservoir inside. I guess my only like pointer is that I feel like it should be included with the dip pen, because without it, it was basically unusable. Of course, unless like I am not using it properly. So yeah, that is just my only criticism, I suppose. And then lastly, I am trying to get more into stamping. So I got 4 new ink pads. These are the VersaMagic Dewdrop inks, and these are, I believe, chalk inks, so they don't bleed through thin pages like the Hobonichi Cousin. Usually I just get black or gray, but as you can see, I'm trying to be a little bit more colorful. I really do like these color swatches, and I'm excited to play more around with stamping in my spreads. I think my favorite is either Sahara Desert or Hint of Pesto. I'm using this little star stamp to swatch all of these inks, and you just need some water to gently wipe off all of the ink, but it does end up staining, and that is perfectly normal. Okay, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!